The Tree, a story by J. Last Name Disclosed. Yeah, I was just looking through my old stuff and I found this story that I wrote in 3rd grade. So I'm going to read it to you. One stormy afternoon, I had to leave my friend's house to get in my mom's tan Buick before it really started to rain hard. I had to say goodbye quickly because it was raining hard and my mom was honking her horn. The place I was at was my next door neighbor's house. The people over there were quite decent. Nevertheless, my mom's Buick was in their driveway and I felt something dreadful was about to happen. That's the car right there. I hopped in the car as quick as I could. My mom went past our house and I was wondering where we were going. I told my mom I thought she was blind because there must have been some strange reason why she passed our own house. "We have to get some milk because we're out," she had responded. For some reason I had a churning feeling in the pit of my stomach. It was either I was really thirsty since my mom had mentioned the word milk, or I still didn't feel right. That's the car again, and white raindrops and lots of lightning. I was so frightened about driving in the rain that my seatbelt was shaking up and down. My face started to turn the most pale color a face could turn. It was an extremely severe storm, so I was thinking, what if all of a sudden something really horrible happened? What if a heavy tree branch fell on the windshield and we got hurt? "Come on, Jay, you've been in a lot of thunderstorms, so calm down," I thought to myself. My heart was thumping as fast as Tasmanian Devil on Looney Tunes could spin, though. That's me. In a red place, rain was beginning to pour on the windshield of the car. There was a pelting noise from the big drops of water that were falling on all the windows. Lightning was flashing all around us so hard that I could see all the trees around the car. We were about halfway to the store and I felt like my whole body was turning pale. I still had that horrible feeling in the pit of my stomach and the rain was fiercer than ever. However, the rain was starting to slow down, but it was still brewing. This is just a mess of colors. I don't even know what this is. All of a sudden, a big crack sound was ringing in my eardrums. A humongous tree had a crack in it, and it appeared to be only a few feet ahead of the car I was in. I had a serious feeling in the pit of my stomach that ached so much that I could jump out of my safety seat to try to get away from the feeling. Was that noise just something my mind is trying to tell me, or is the noise from the tree ahead of me? If it's the tree, then is it going to fall on this very car? I thought. There's the tree, there's the car, and I guess that's the road. I don't get why they make kids do watercolors, it's just all of this ends up bad. What I was thinking about the tree was right. It was true that it was the tree made that crack noise. It was also true that that tree was about to impact with our car. I thought that we were going to get seriously injured. Maybe at the most I could get killed. My mom was ferociously screaming at the horrible sight of the tree. Slowly but surely, the humongous tree was falling like a hurricane tipping over a house. I'm going to die, my senses told me. Even though my mom was screaming, she was still trying to get past the tree by putting the accelerator on full boost. It felt like all of a sudden the tree stopped falling, but the car was moving faster. I wondered what was going to happen in the last seconds of my life. It would be a great miracle if I made it past that big falling branch. I wanted to cry, but my mom, I guess, knew what she was doing. The next thing I knew was that. This is the same picture pretty much, only the tree's like falling a little. We had made it past the tree. I had closed my eyes thinking that the tree was about to fall on us. I opened my eyes to see if we had made it, which I doubted. Seeing that there was no way I could still be alive, I just believed that I was still J. Last Name Disclosed. My paleness started to go away. Happiness started to adjust back to me again. Same picture again, only this time the tree is not colored in well, and it's sort of stupid. Of course, I wouldn't have wrote this story if I died, so don't be afraid if you think I died. Relieved that I made it past that wretched tree, my senses started to calm down. I didn't quite understand, but my thoughts were focused on what my tombstone would have looked like. I had changed my thoughts in a couple of minutes, though. There's my tombstone. It says RIP. We were heading towards the store, and there were no more cracked trees around us. The rain, lightning, and thunder had stopped, and I was relieved at that, too. We were in and out of the store in a couple of minutes. My mother had gotten the milk, and I couldn't wait to have a sip. I was proud that we made it to the store because I didn't think that you could drink milk in heaven. Happiness. Yay. I hoped that nobody would say a word to me because I wanted to get the peril out of my body. What I wanted to do when I got home was pile drive my brother, and I thought that might get it out. Although I was only 3 and my brother was like 16 at the time. I didn't want to go outside when I got home because trees surrounded our house. I would have been afraid that one of them might fall on me. I knew that my mom and I had made it past the tree, and I relished that. There's our house, I guess. Afterward, 5 years have passed since that almost-to-be tragedy happened, and it is still in my head to this very day. The falling tree, my mom screaming, and going through the story is especially still in my mind. My mom said a few nights ago that it was as if someone gave us a push to get past that tree. I had a feeling that she'd never forget that day. I thought this story would be fun to write because I could really explode some moments. He likes reading, playing baseball, and writing stories. His favorite band is U2, and his favorite food is fettuccine alfredo, which it still is. He started reading The Tale of Peter Rabbit at the age of 2.5. He's written stories like If Anyone Were Me, Devastation, and Facts of the Television. I don't think I remember those stories. I think I was making that up. Woohoo. I wrote that 6 years ago. Yay!